Okay. Okay. I believe stuff is working. Alrighty. Once my game is all loaded up, we will get started. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Let's go do this. And look at that. We are live. Let's freaking go. Don't really know what to do when there's your viewers, but I guess for anyone rewatching, we can wait around, goof around a little bit. Might as well do a little bit of prep before people start showing up. Maybe, if anyone shows up. But we're gonna need quite a few things and some ideas. I want to mark out some stuff real quick. Grabbing myself some wool. Oh, what? What? That's new. I'm just gonna do. Nope. Oh, I know what this is. I think I need to. Okay, must find the. What's the button? Is it this? Oh, there it is. Nope, it's not that one. It's that one. Okay. Mark out here. Because I want something to go here. Oh. Do a little marking right here. Because I want to do something in there. I want to find. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Something a little bit better. Let me find myself some signs. Some signs. And then up here, right here, as well as some dye. Perchance. We'll grab some red dye. Actually, we'll grab some orange dye. And then some glow ink sacks. And we're going to write down some goals for stream today. One of the big ones is fire place. That's one word. I can't spell, so I don't know if I spelled that right. We dye it orange, make it glow. There's goal number 1. Goal number 2, build the kitchen / expand the build to fit. I can't type. There we go. And then there's goal number 2. What's goal number 3? That one corner build. There we go. Bop, bop. And then let's see. What else do we got? So there's fireplace somewhere. We got. That is not kitchen. I spelled that very wrong. There's not an N in there. There we go. that still feels wrong, but we're gonna leave it because I don't really care at this point. More detail to the interior. That's a big one. What else do we got? So, more detail. Maybe a little training. Possibly, maybe. You know what? You do you, little sign. And then last but certainly not least, have some fun. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Okay. I'll be honest, I was hoping by the time I finished with these, I'd at least have one viewer, but you know. Unless I'm crazy. I need to edit some stuff. Why is my chat thing so big? Yeah, it's fine. We won't worry about it. I'm gonna wait around just a little bit. Where did my live... What? What? Did I click something wrong? Oh. Yes, what am I doing? Ah! Guys, I messed up. I've misclicked something. Give me just a second. Give me just a second to fix this. Give it a second. There we go. Now everything's fine. Alright, let's, I guess, start with the fireplace. Let's find a place for the fireplace. We'll mark it out with some spruce logs. I think there are 3 main areas that I think this will fit well in. And it's either this side, that side, or right here. Only issue with this one is that because it's not centered at all, it'll be a little difficult. This one will be a little easier if we do it. And actually, I think this is the very obvious choice. I want to try and work the pillar into the design, but that's kind of dangerous because it's made out of wood. Wait, no, we'll just use campfires. What am I talking about? Yeah, so we'll break some of these for this. There we go. Okay. So we have this. We're gonna break this. This also means getting rid of this door probably. But I'm gonna have it be about yay. Is that, yeah, okay, that's 3. Hey, misclicking all over the place. Let's see. Nope, okay, yeah, so this is gonna have to go. Dang, I wanted to keep that one. Okay, so this is gonna be the rough size. We're gonna break these. And then the fireplace place itself is gonna be about that big, I think. We're gonna break these because we need to take it out another block. Need to silence my phone. My bad. Okay. Now, I want this to be... We'll do this instead. There we go. Yes, much better, much better, much better. We're gonna break that. Okay. Now, it has to be made out of stone bricks, right? Maybe tough. Maybe both. Let's see. Sorry, you move my mic a little bit. We'll start off with some tough stone bricks. Maybe a little bit of polished. Grab some of their walls. We'll definitely need spruce for support blocks. Maybe. And then we need some stone bricks with some cracks as well. And then the walls. Okay, so these are going to be our blocks. I think we start off by doing a little bit of this. Nope, wrong thing. There's 2. And there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to get rid of that. Oops. And then we make these tough as well. Nope. There we go. Okay. So with the base of this, I want to grab some iron bars, because we're going to use those right here. And then what else can we do? We need to build out an overall shape, which is going to look a lot like this. I think, maybe. Absolutely. Oh, wow, I love that. I love how circular it is. And then we do a little bit of that. We do this, and then we fill it all in. I think, nope, there's a block here. Wait, is there? Oh, there is. What? Did I? Are they? They are symmetrical now. There we go. Problem solved. And there we have it. We have the foundations. Now, one thing I want to do is add a little bit of maybe tough at this bottom part. So we break a load of this. Wait, is that right? I don't think, is it that? Okay, it is that, yeah. So we do that, and we break a load of these. Then we have tough, and then up here. Okay, this is where we're going to have to break these. Because we're going to go from tough into stone brick. So it's going to be a bit of a gradient, I think. This is going to be a lot smaller. Probably just this, right? Yes. And we'll have this go like 3 blocks, and then we'll shorten it again. And this one will be pretty high. Yeah, we'll have it go to there. And then we'll have it go into normal stone, which is going to be just like and this is going to go all the way up. Nope. There we go. Okay. Overall idea, right? Not looking that great because it needs some work. Like a little bit of this with the tough bricks to make it seem like a bit smoother of a transition. Maybe one here, one here. And then to go through with some walls, just as a little bit of protrusions. And then we're going to just have these go up here symmetrically. There's no light, but I think we can fix that with a little bit of pillar work. Because maybe we have like right here be where... it'll be difficult to make this work, but I think we can. If we just do that. Okay, yeah. I see it. I see it. And then... There we go. So a little bit of support for it. I want to go through. I wish that we had cracked tough bricks. That'd be freaking amazing. But instead, whoa, big brain idea. That looks actually awful. There we go. There's no one watching anyway, so it's like all good, all good, all good. Let's see. Might as well go ahead add stone bricks down in here. Not stone bricks. We're actually gonna do normal bricks for this. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll have and I wait. You're all good, August. Wait. Silence, silence, silence. Need stairs. Brick stairs. Wait, I need to know. Is this like a Oh my gosh, that's a crazy line. That's actually an insane line, my dude. Okay. Hey, welcome in. Anyone who's joining the stream, welcome. We are currently, you know what? Now that it's people, I can actually show this. I did this a little bit ago to start a stream. We have a list of things we're gonna try and work on while we're doing this. One of which is fireplace, which I was just doing. We'll go work on that in a second. As well as there's a kitchen I want to build. We have one corner that's just completely empty that we're gonna work on. More detail for the interior, maybe a little terraining. It all just depends on what's going on. Most of all, we're gonna have some fun. Now, for anyone watching who has no idea where I am, what I'm doing, I have a YouTube short series where I'm building the world for my book, and in that world, I have a guild house. A guild house for a guild, as you'd imagine, and it's a doozy of a build. I've been working on it for a while, but I recently finished up the interior, or quote unquote finished the interior, most of the big things, and I want to thank you, Tombstone. I want to go through, do a lot more detailing and such. I am incredibly grateful, Nerdy, to Okay, is it Nerdle or Nerdy? Because it looks like both. Or do I just call you Toothpaste? I got slightly sidetracked. Okay, so it is Nerdle Toothpaste. Okay, we'll call you Toothpaste. Your name is Toothpaste. Thank you. All right, we're gonna get back to work on the fireplace. I need a camp. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we want to just like that? Nerdle. Actually, to any and all who are interested, I would love assistance in anything and all things I'm building. Just tips, ideas, anything, just throw them out there. I love to read what you guys think. And most of the time, I run into big old hurdles. For now, we'll do that just as a temporary thing until we can figure out what to do. And I'm going to now... Oh! Okay. Wait, so just for the smoke effect? So conceal campfires under trapdoors for smoke effect. Wait, does that... Can you conceal it with trapdoors? Okay, if that's the case, you can get so much more creative with what you choose for the actual fire itself. Maybe we get a little fancy and we use some glass. I need a trapdoor. Actually, wait. Maybe jungle. Jungle might actually fit really well with this. A color scheme. We're about to find out, aren't we? Luckily, we're on Java, and everything works better on Java. Okay, it does seem to work. That is incredibly important. Oh, but now I need to figure out what... Actually, glass may be the best option here, because if I can make the glass look like fire, but have holes where the smoke can come out, that may be... Or I just need artificial smoke with the glass. Let's mess around a little bit. Let's do a little goofing with this. Red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, and then we'll get into darker colors later. I have never done something like this in my life, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm assuming you want red on the outside. We'll have something like that for one piece of fire. I'm assuming you want it to go lighter as you go in and then have like the fire bit there. Oh, so just like protruding out of the, like just bits and pieces here? Is that what you're throwing out? Toothpaste. On the outside, so let's see. So the outside where this thing is over here. So you saying having pipes coming out of the chimney and like out into here? Sorry, I can be a little dense sometimes. Home. Okay, out into the outside with like artificial... Oh, I think I get what you're saying. So make extruding like copper things that are having the smoke go out, right? So like chimneys, just like copper Oh, wait. No one saw that. No one saw that. That didn't exist. Yes. Okay. So doing copper chimneys. I mean, we have a lot of copper chimneys over here. But I think maybe one big awkward one, like coming out of the top here where the campfire is, or like having it come out of right there. Wait, let me... There is one really big chimney there. Indeed, Tombstone. Okay. So, what do we think? We have two options now for this. We can either have it come out of the top here as like a big one right here, Or we could have like an awkwardly shaped one kind of pointing out of the build itself, over here having smoke coming out of it. What do we think we prefer? So the awkward one. That's what we're thinking. Alrighty. Let's do a little fiddling. This would also mean it would... It'll be interesting incorporating this into the fireplace itself. Okay, let's see. So, I think the base size... I think we're working with an even number. We are, so we can have a 3 by... Wait, this would be a 5 by 5. But a 3 by 3 hole. And what we'll do is we'll have it come out by 2... like that, and then I think we'll just have it move up 1. And then we'll do this one by 3. Right. Yes, chicken is a very important part of life. Let's see. I think maybe if we then do a little something like this. Just a little fiddling with that. What? Oh no, what's a face? Wait. What? There's a face? Where? Oh no. We do that. And then I think, hypothetically, this is now a 3 by 3. Meaning... I don't even know if this will look any good once we get out of this. But we can at least hope. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna take this up by 2 more. Oh wow, that actually looks so much better than I thought it would. And then if we add a little ring around the top, right? Okay, that's honestly not awful. I am really not upset with this. I think we can go around the base and add another ring to match the top. Go around. Okay, so we have that. Now it comes down to a matter of testing it. Actually, wait, before we continue, I want thoughts. Welcome back, Toothpaste. Let's get some thoughts on overall shape so far. Actually, already. Oh, sorry about my mic. I actually want to bring that out by 1. Wait, that's amazing. Okay. Let's think here. We could do some more texturing, or what else do we want to add? Because I feel like just this might be a little plain, and either we need to add some kind of support, or actually, I think adding support takes away from a little bit of the weirdness of it. So I think we'll probably just leave it kind of funky, standing like this, and then maybe, what could we do for? I think maybe we just go through with. Nope. Let's do some slightly oxidized ones so they actually stand out. There they are. Really? Wait, so just any block? Am I just unaware of this? Ooh, that actually kind of looks cool. I actually kind of like that. We'll do that. Okay, I need more testing. We're doing more testing. All the way back in. Back over here. Let's test real quick. Is it just any block? Or Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. Okay, it's very possible that it is this way on Java and not on Bedrock, because I have played in the past a lot of Bedrock. So it's possible that's something I learned on Bedrock that is not accurate, but it also could just be something that I was completely unaware of. We need to add these oxidized trapdoors here. Actually, I want to mirror this. So, actually, wait. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, we do that. Adds a little bit. Okay, then it may be that I am just completely unaware of this incredible truth that actually saves my butt. Maybe I just assumed. Honestly, we can actually do some oxidized stairs here. Maybe a little drastic, but you know, we will see. We won't there because we can just do doors. One there. There we go. Okay, so we have a bit of lining on it. Now, what next? What next? What next? Think. Let's work on a little bit of smoke. I think it'd be boring if we just did normal smoke. So let's do some light gray, dark gray, and black, along with their normal glass counterparts. Oh gosh, I forgot that was a thing. Okay, so let me look up quickly a picture of smoke. I might just look up Minecraft smoke for some inspiration somewhere. If I can type. Nope, that definitely, nope. Did not get an accurate image. That's for sure. You know what? We're gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. Okay, I did know the thing about the campfires, the height of the smoke, vaguely. I don't remember from where, but I did hear that somewhere. Now, so actually, we're gonna do something ugly. We're gonna do something ugly, and I hope this works. We need a shape for this smoke, right? And I imagine, because it's smoke, it starts out in a more confined and then goes outwards, and we'll just say it goes like out over this way. Please don't judge. I know it's ugly. I know it's ugly, but bear with me. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the direction we want it to head. And then we just need to kind of create more than just that. Do a little bit of this. Okay, that actually doesn't look half bad already, just in terms of shaping. And then what we can do is we can sparse it up a bit as we get further out. And we'll just have a couple random bits like this. Seriously, spamming blocks just somehow magically works every time. Okay. So let's see if we can't replicate this a little bit. And we'll have like a block over here. Break this. And we'll do that. Maybe bring out some blocks over here too. Come on. There we go. Then we'll bring one down here. Okay. Okay. I think we need a little bit more up top. Not per chance. Just a little bit up here. Okay. Honestly, I am not upset with this at all. Let's we can finesse with it a little bit in a minute. For now, we're gonna do something a little odd. I'm gonna turn on this. That'll just let me replace blocks. And we'll do a little bit of just normal. Honestly, I never thought I'd use this, but it's actually so nice. So we do just a bit of this, replace everything with smoky gray glass. Bop, bop, bop. We got that. Oh my gosh, I can hold it down, guys. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. This just made my life so much easier. And this one block, oh, it's lagging. My bad. My PC will most likely implode. Yeah. This is gonna be freaking awesome. I may need to break the blocks in here. Let me turn this off, and we'll finick with it a little bit without it. What we may need to do is we may need to go through with. Oh my gosh! Wait! Wait, why does it actually look good? Why does it actually look really good? Oh my word. Wait, I love this so much. That adds so much. I think what I want to actually do though is I want to find let me find some really dark. Honestly, we could try maybe. Honestly, I don't think we need to add any more of the glass. I think the glass actually works really well. But I just, at the base here, I want it to feel really. That may not actually kind of works from a distance. I don't think obsidian works because it's textured. But I want to make it feel darker at the start. So we may need to just grab some. Either we do some black concrete, or we do maybe some polished blackstone. We'll start with the polished blackstone and see how this looks. As well as we'll just chuck a little bit like all over the place here, and then bring it up a little bit. Right, and we'll do there. There we go. Okay, so that might be a bit much. Let's see. Yeah, I honestly think it looked better just normally. just without all this here. So let's not overcomplicate it. We will rock with this. And let me add some of this back. Just la da dee la da da doop. There we go. Okay. We now have smoke. One thing I need to do though is I need to go inside of this. And break a hole. Oh, I was gonna say we need to connect this up, but it looks like I may just need to have the chimney itself transition into like up here, transition into copper to make it work. So let me grab. Oh my gosh, wait, I just had an idea. Oh my gosh, I just had an idea. Okay, I do not know what this is going to end up looking like, right? But with the color scheme the way it is, we may be able to transition from a block that'll fit really well with the build as a fireplace into copper that will slowly oxidize towards the top. This may be the most insane idea I've ever had, or the worst. I was about to spell worst. What am I doing? This. Okay, so we have normal bricks, right? And we can texture these also using andesite, right? We can use andesite and polished andesite to texture it normally down here. And we have this be all this. And then what we do is we have that transition probably into the waxed oxidized. And then from the oxidized, we go up into the blue, like up here. And that'll go straight into the meaning that like it is going into that big pipe. So let's do a little bit of testing here. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We may just turn this back on, and we're gonna replace everything with. I need to be careful because I don't want to replace too many blocks with this. Okay, so we have that. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we now have a fireplace that is red. And then I need to go through and just do the exact same thing with this up to a certain point. So we'll do like here. So I'll go here, and then we'll just have it like transition up like this. Oh, that. What the I don't know what that blue light means. We'll turn that off for now. Okay, so we have that. And then for just, I'm actually going to do something to help all of us see. There we go. Okay, now I can see properly. So we have this. And then I think we're just going to go through with some. Oh, nope. What is this stuff called again? Oh, granite. Yep. And I want granite walls. And I want to put walls like in places like this. And then with our fancy schmancy replace thing, I don't know why that keeps doing that. Okay, we're going to go through with a little bit of polished and just do a couple spots with that. And then we're going to do the same thing with some granite. Just as a little bit of a texturing. Right? So now this thing is looking proper. And then just a couple pieces. There we go. Okay, we turn this off again. And nope. Okay, so we have the base. Now it's about going through with this. Oh my. This might be the best idea I have ever had in my entire time building in this game. This might actually be the most incredible move I've ever made. Like, there's no way it fits that well. Like, it fits too well. Okay, so we'll have it go to about here. And we'll do like this. Yeah, I think bricks by themselves can be a little eh. But if you go through and add stuff like this, it helps like a ton. And I think there's even more blocks. Like, hypothetically, you can go through with like jungle planks and it still works somehow. At least in my opinion. I've used way more jungle planks in this build than I've ever used ever, and it was literally just for this. Anyway, so we're here. Now we need to go and get this. I wonder if there's another block we can add that'll help transition it into the blue, because this might be a little harsh. Because it goes from, yeah, let's do a little bit of mixing in like that. What can we add that's like a mix between the two that works kind of well? Oh my gosh, that's like a full way. Let me test this. Let me. Oh my gosh, that actually worked. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. That's actually a lifesaver. Thank you so much, toothpaste. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, back to the issue at hand. We need to have this go into the copper. And hopefully there's a block in existence at this point in Minecraft that has the right... I mean, I may just be being picky, but... Okay, wait, maybe it lies within these, the mystical powers of whatever these are. Apparently not. Okay, let's... Honestly, I might just be being too picky. I may just... Let's finish it out and see what happens. Okay, and then from like here, we break these. I actually need to... Okay. So we have that, and towards the top, we need to add the last coloring. Yes, I think it is coming along swimmingly. And then up towards the top, we won't do much, but I think we'll put like the little bits of, we'll do that. This transition's so much better. And I want to do this. There. Okay. I'm just being nitpicky, but I think we need to add another block to this. I think we need to add another texturing bit to this, and probably to all of this. That up there is easy. That's the simplest one, and that's just either warped, like stripped warped wood, or warped planks. But I think we'll only... Oh, I just pressed every wrong button. Oh my gosh, that was... Oops. We'll just do a little... that, right? That's easy. For this other one, we need something similar. Let me grab a couple random things. I think this is way too... Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I need something That's too light. That's too dark. Can we find one that's just right? May just need to be warped wood again. Honestly, we may just need to do like warped planks. I think I'm overthinking this. I think I'm doing a little bit too much overthinking, and we can leave it as it is. I may just add a little bit more to these places just so that. Okay, and I think actually if we make more of this up here like that, there we go. And then just a little bit more of this with like bringing it down to here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm putting my hands up. I'm going to leave it at that. Sorry. Hit my mic again. I'm going to leave it at that because if I think too much about this, my brain will explode. But I am honestly really happy with this. I think this is a great addition to the building itself. And with that done, we can mark off the first one of these. What do we do when we finish one of these? Do I just... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's move on to the second part. This is gonna be some fun. We need to build a kitchen. Now, for a little explanation, the guild house out here, whole big thing. When you walk in, the first thing you're gonna see is this like check-in or quote unquote check-in desk, and it's gonna be less of a check-in desk. I'm just calling it that because it's what it reminds me of. And it's going to be this kind of service. Actually, okay, for the 3 concurrent viewers here, you're about to get very, very special lore to my book. Very unique. I will not be sharing this in any of my shorts to come. But, basically, so, I talked about in one of my shorts that one of the characters I've created, his name's Real. He has a wife, and his wife is this medicinal, like, medic person, as well as just someone who helps take care of the mostly young people in the guild, because usually they, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. But basically, this is where she works. She will greet people who walk in through there, over here, as well as the second window here is where she delivers, or not delivers, but hands out food, because she also runs the kitchen along with other volunteers. And this is going to be like the reception area, or reception desk or whatnot. And then through here is where I want the kitchen to be. I want to build a kitchen, but I need to, take this out of here. Now, one unique thing is that because of what the guild does, what they take care of, they don't most of the members don't live very long and don't live to see old age, and there are very few at one time. And because of that, you'll see that, I don't know her name yet, but Real's wife, she's very personal with the people that are in the guild. She gets to know them really well, very personally, and learns what they like to eat. And she will work with other volunteers and such, which are, again, very few. And they will help make specific foods that they know that these people like. And basically, that's what the guild house, this main area of the guild house is. It's this kind of communal area where people come and they eat and they drink and... I'm gonna be honest, Toothpaste. I have never gotten more comments about one thing on any of my, like all of my shorts. All of the shorts I posted about Real and his wife, people were saying to name her fake. I've never gotten more comments about one thing. And even worse, for the first, not even the first little while, for a while, I didn't get it. I genuinely was so confused until I walked up to my brother. I was like, why is everyone saying this? And he was like, because his name is Real. And it hit me. And I was like, Oh, that makes sense. I'm definitely not doing it though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone who commented. I do apologize, but it's not happening. I can't. I mean, I thought it was hysterical once I I was about to respond to your message and it just said retracted. I'm like, what the heck? No, it was really funny. But I think I'm gonna give a lot more meaning to her name. I like to give a lot of meaning to the names I give my characters, except for one. There's one character, the main character, that his name was supposed to be temporary and it wasn't. It's just kind of stuck. Anyway, we need to work on this, which starts by going out here and expanding this to be in line with this first block, I think. So here. Your protests will not be heard. There we go. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm actually really excited to do a lot of detailing for the kitchen. This might be a bit high of a ceiling, but I think it'll work. I don't want to put too much effort into. Here, we need to grab these. Oh, the blocks. That's so much easier. I would not have known about this trick if it hadn't been for YouTube. I didn't know you could do this. But we'll make the base out of stone bricks. Actually, we can make this even easier too. More magic. This is gonna be great. We just there we go. And then honestly, if we wanted to be really cheeky, I could go through and use the texturing thing that we did to replace block, but we're not because I like to enjoy building. I built on Bedrock for so long. Wait, what? Again, my brain is being a little slow. It requires that you don't lock. I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's funny. That it actually hit me after that. Okay, we have our destruction. Now we place blocks randomly, and it somehow looks good. Classic Minecraft moves. I want big, tough spots, though. That's one of the big things about this wall is that there are big, tough spots. Oh, I've said I know what you're talking about 3 times, and each time I've actually realized what you're talking about. I am terribly sorry. Okay, and then we go through with these. And I think we want to add a little bit more andesite in here, just in little spots like that. There we go. We have a textured wall. Now we do it again. We just break everything. Broken stone bricks. Honestly, I could probably add broken stone bricks, but I also don't want to make the wall so overwhelming that like honestly, this is already a lot for me. This is like a lot of blocks for texturing. So I'll probably stay away from the broken stone bricks, at least for now. Maybe I'll go back through at a later point and do it. But just personal preference, I think the walls will probably stay how they are. Maybe they'll change. Who knows? I don't, because I don't know anything. We need... There we go. And then we go through with... da-da. And then with some andesite for a couple spots. Nope. There we go. Bop, bop. And there we are. We have ourselves a room. Now, I could hypothetically go through and add a roof to this. Should I? Do I don't want to do another roof. It's so... But I'm a bit of a completionist, so we're gonna do it, even though I really don't want to. Okay. So for the roofs, we do. Is this? Yeah, we'll do two. We'll do two. And then we'll have it be just one. And then we'll go to two. Actually, nope. We're gonna do two. Here. And then one more of those. And then we go up. And then we're just gonna bring it across like this. There we go. And there's... That might be the ugliest roof I've ever made. But at this point, I don't care. We're gonna leave it. No one's ever gonna look at this side. It's fine. No one has to know. No one has to know. No one has to know that I'm lazy. There you go. Make it go before it hits the wall. Okay, only because we may just leave it like this. Actually, that does look a lot better. Thank you. Even though I'm lazy, you've spurred me to do something less lazy. And then I'll go there and do that in a minute. But now comes the easy part. We just have to place a load of dark prismarine. And then we'll just break that. There we go. There's one, and then oh. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to... Guys, does anyone know what I should do? I feel a light calling me into the distance. I have to go. What the... What in the name of Hylia have we done? We have summoned some Leviathan Kraken creature that's just decided... I don't even know what to do. What? I have never... Okay, it's... Okay, it's done. Okay, it's gone. We can breathe easy now. I have never seen that happen in my entire life. That was something else. That was scary. Now there's thunder. You know what? You guys know what? We're gonna call it for that. We're gonna call it after that. Red Winter's coming. I don't. I need to stop. I need to sleep. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Okay, we have a roof and missing blocks. Gosh dang it, my brain. We're doing all andesite. There we go. Okay. There's even more. What am I doing? I mean, I don't want to do anything, but we're doing something, and I don't like it. Not really. I'm enjoying this. The weather is murder. Yeah. And we can break that. And we can break that. Yeah, I don't think the quality has been great from the start. Also, we are not texturing that. We're not going to see it. We're going to leave it. Okay. So we have the door here. We can put a window here. Actually, we'll have the window go to like here so they can like kind of talk from back here and you can kind of see into the back. Okay, so what we're going to do is the kind of vibe we're going to be going for. With this room, it's medieval kitchen. So we're going for, I'm going to clear the weather real quick. If I can. There we go. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We have this much space to work with. Oh, actually, you're right. That will work really well. Let's just do that real quick. Bop, bop. We'll fix that later. Okay, so medieval kitchen. So we won't have any modern day appliances. We won't have any fancy technology. We're going for old fashioned stuff. So in terms of dishwashing, I would imagine they use like a barrel or like some water. Maybe we do just like a couple of these full of water in some spots. Water buckets. Okay. Maybe. What else would they use? So they would need stoves. Those would usually be much more molded, kind of. Let me get some stone. Nope, stone. We're looking for this. So I'm imagining any kind of stove would just be like this. And we can get some, actually what we can do. Oh, you guys know what we're going to do. We're going to go for iron bars again. We're going to grab some iron bars. Then we're grabbing another campfire. There we go. And then we're going to grab... Oh, that's a really good idea. I think what we can do actually is we can... where should we do it? We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna make a bit of a closet here that we can put some stuff in. So we'll make like a door there, and we'll bring this up. And this will be like a storage closet where we can have them store some things like that, like maybe white concrete powder in here, like you said, for the salt and things like that. And then what we'll do is we'll break 2 blocks. We'll go with some campfire. Oh, nope. Campfires. Then we place these and these, right? I don't know. It looks like I think I need to change these out and smooth it out with some. Let's see what options we got. We got some options. Maybe we do cobblestone. Maybe. Actually, I don't want stairs. I want slabs. There's slabs. There you go. Okay, so actually we may do this a darker color so it doesn't match directly into the back. We could do tough. We'll do some tough and we'll see how that looks. Right, and then we'll pop some of those on there. I feel like there's a little bit of like, what could we do? So we are trying to make kind of a medieval stove. I'm trying to think about how to do that because I know it probably needs to be smaller. I may just need to give in and just use a smoker. It's too well detailed and too perfect. Ooh, wait. The more blocks you place on something, does it do less particles? Or did I just place it to the point where it's very light particles? Because I really like that. And then we're gonna add some coal. We're going to add a load of coal blocks to each of them. Oh, that's a lot of flowers in my inventory. I don't know what those are doing there. And then we need to burn something because I want to turn them on indefinitely. Actually, wait. There might be something I can do for this. Yes. Okay. I knew there was something like that. Can I turn that off and it still work? Yes. That actually just saved my boat. Wait, what? Wait, is something going on with the one on the left? I'm confused. Wait, is something happening to this one? Or is it just being funky? I don't know. Oh, actually, do you know what this reminded me of? Okay, to the wonderful, wonderful 4 viewers watching me currently, I want thoughts on something. So for the series going forward, I have had the thought that maybe for the sake of some more detailing in the world, I could look into some mods that add things like pots and pans and other crops and some things that'll add more to the world. But I didn't want to do that without, getting some viewer thoughts. So you four kind of are deciding the fate of my channel here. So, you know what we'll do? I've never done this before, but we're going to do a poll. Right? Fancy schmancy streamer stuff, right? I've never done this in my life. We're going to do just mods for shorts. And then to the 4 of you watching, I would love it if we could just get some thoughts and whatever you guys want to do. This is a true honor for the 4 of you watching. I'm incredibly grateful. Let's grab this, and some stone. There's some stone. All right, and then we do this. We grab these, and then there we go. Yeah, I think it'll add so much. Like, even just like the thing that got me thinking about it right now, right? Is if I were to just be able to place a pan right here, that it just adds this thing of like making it feel much more real. And that's the thing I want to do. I want to make the world feel real with this Minecraft world. So, dang, my game just lagged out hardcore. Okay. Break that and then go in, break these. We need to do floor. I forgot the very important part of doing the floor. So we're going to do that real quick while we see if anyone else wants to vote. Okay. For floor, I think we need to do something a little bit different. We're going to do some more like stony, I think. You know, actually, deep slate might be kind of cool. I like the idea of a darker. We're going to do just cobble deep slate and normal deep slate. And some kind of like weird, random, sporadic placements. Like this. Right? Actually, that would be so crazy. You know what's weird? I actually was thinking about that, and I legit thought it was a thing in the game. Sideways stairs. I thought they were a real thing. And apparently not. Yes, and more yes to this, actually. I love this so much. Oh, we lagging. Why is it every time I walk through that fence gate, it starts lagging? Okay, so this is going to be the floor. Right. Now, very obvious thing we need to do. So we need to make a chimney, as well as a roof. The roof is actually simple. We're just going to grab some slabs, and we're going to slap them at a slant from right here. Right? And we just go down. We just go down with it. There we go. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. Alrighty. To the very special people in my heart, the 2 people that voted yes on the mod shorts. I think you'll be seeing that in my next short. Probably. I don't know. I should probably mention that I will not be posting any content over the holidays because I'm incredibly busy. Yes, you are the fate of my entire YouTube everything. You guys, you know, my channel may die. If my channel dies, I blame you. I don't think you guys realize what you were signing up for, huh? You guys have sealed my fate. No matter what happens now, it's your fault. We need andesite. Andesite wall. There we go. Yes. We will see in the coming months what becomes of my channel, and if you all will pay the price for your actions or not. I need I need some kind of oh wait, we can just do stone. Like that, right? No, I need something that sticks out a little bit more. Something different. What do we have? Actually, we may just have to go with stone. Sadly, I don't think there are many other options. We do that. Right. Now, what do we do? I need normal fences for... Actually, no, this is... Oh! Brilliant idea from my own brain. I'm so smart. No. We're going to do that for the window, right? So they can come up. You can kind of see into the back here. We have this going. The price... Oh. The price is retribution by the Lord God Almighty. That's what the price is if you destroy my channel. Hope you guys knew that. Well, we're also going to do this. Okay, so we have chimney. We have stoves, which I need to grab some cobblestone for. And then like that. There we go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. In 45 years? Gosh. That's a little soon, don't you think? I was thinking more in the next 100. That's where my brain was at. Also, I think we're just gonna have a faucet in here instead of this barrel. We're gonna make a faucet over here because it's just. I guess we'll see. There's potential when the world has met its end that maybe I'll make it downloadable. I guess we'll see. Or maybe I'll put a link to the world in the book, so you have to buy my book to play the world. That would be truly cruel. I need a trip wire hook. There you go. As well as... What else do we need? We need water. And then... Let's see what we can do. Okay, so we have this. I think we need just like a little dim light. So we're gonna grab a soul lantern, and we're just gonna pop that right there. Oh, wait, is that? Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is a full block. Yay. Okay, so we have that. This place is still missing some stuff. What else do we need? Actually, I need the white concrete real quick. White concrete, and we're just gonna have in here, just like Actually, I can't do it on both. I can literally only have one because I need the trapdoor. So we have some of that, and then I think what we'll do... Oh, you guys know... Oh, Big brain idea. To make the most of this space, we're going to grab campfires. We're going to grab ourselves a spoon and then some already cooked meat is what we'll grab. Like this, right? So this is big brain activities. This is big brain activities. I can't place cooked food. Take that back. I am not big brain at all. I never said anything about being big brain. You guys were hearing things, right? So we do a little bit of this. Almost like they're storing meat here. And then I'm going to grab a trapdoor. And we're going to slap that right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so we have this. This needs a little bit of texturing. I'm just going to slap some cobblestone on it because I don't feel like going crazy with texturing. So we're just going to... There you go. And then right there. Okay. Now we need a little bit more. So we have a sink to wash hands, wash any kind of dishes. Actually, we need some cabinets. That's what we'll work on now. I'll build a set of cabinets right here. Ooh, wait. Please tell me, does this work out well? Oh, that worked out fantastically. Okay. So right here, we'll put some shelves that we're actually going to use the campfire again with my favorite tool, the spoon. And we'll just... And then we'll extinguish them all. There we go. Okay, so we have some cabinets. And they'll probably put like dishes and things like that here. That they wash and take from out here, bring the window, all that. What else do we need? So we have somewhere they hold their food, somewhere they wash their dishes, place the dishes, cook the food. What else does a kitchen need? What else does a kitchen need? I can't jump. Dang, I thought I could jump through there. Boiler? Oh? Would that just be... Would that just be... I don't know how to spell this. We'll go here and grab this thing. Would a boiler... What? I would assume it's something that boils. Let's just do this and assume it's a boiler. What we'll do this, and then we'll do the same thing we did last time. Grab. Gosh, I've used so many campfires in this. It's actually freaking crazy. Never used so many campfires. And then we place these. Hypothetically, we now have... Actually, I like that even more. I like the fact that it stops here. I think this thing is just blocking it. But I like that. It makes it look like there's something going on underneath it. And then maybe we grab some... What kind of trap door? Or maybe we grab some, like... I don't even know. I'm just doing stuff at this point. Nope, they don't attach, so never mind. Forget that. We could do this. Maybe that's a boiler. Who knows? Maybe it is, and I'm just a mad genius, and it really is a boiler. And... if they don't attack you, you can use it. Oh! Actually, there's something... You want to see something? I forgot about this. You remind me. You know this crazy funky mod that I have that lets me do all kinds of funky stuff like replace stuff? I forgot I could do this, but in here it lets me... It's the same thing I did with the furnaces. If I just Okay, let me. You can make it into the different stages, meaning I could hypothetically take that off, put that on. Honestly, that's probably better. Like, being honest, that's probably a lot better. And then we will put fence posts like that. Boiler, boom, done. We made a boiler, guys. We're professionals. We are professionals here. Professional builders. You guys are amazing. Okay. Is there anything else? I don't think you'd put carpet in here, because I think that would be a rather unwise. What else could we do in here? Ah, lag. Okay. So honestly, do we just call the kitchen there? Do we just call this the kitchen? I mean, actually, stepping back a little bit, looking through here, you can see stuff going on. I feel like this is all we really need, because not many people will be going in here. Maybe I'll showcase it in my next short, but that'll be about it. We'll take a quick glance in here. I think what we can do, though, is we can add a red carpet. And then we grab some red wool. And what we can do is we can make a carpet in here, like a rug, because this is somewhere that people walk off in. There we go. And then in the center here, what we'll do is we'll break these and we'll make these normal red wool. And there we are. There we are. That feels so much better already. Okay. I think I'm gonna call that done. I think we finished our second task for the day, and it's only been an hour and a half. We are on a roll. That was a joke, by the way. That didn't sound. Wow, that was a bad one. That didn't sound very sarcastic, but it was. And we can boop the second task. The next one, that one corner build. It's referring to this. I have this empty corner here that I want to fill up. So, I need thoughts. I need the amazing thoughts of the people watching me. I need your validation. What do we build here? We could do some kind of storage, maybe, but I don't think that's realistic. Maybe we build another seating spot, maybe. Maybe something a bit crazier. I'm listening to your guys' ideas here. I don't know if they had like any kinds of games that would be like playable in a space like this in the time period of my story. Let's Chess probably did exist. Maybe. Oh, you know what this is? This is potential for a brand new game, a game that we create right here. What do you think? We make up a game. I don't even know if it'll end up coming into the story. Maybe it will. We'll see. We'll see how crazy smart people are. Okay, so if it were a game, we'd need a table. So we'll build a table real quick using these. And just we break these, and then honestly, if we end up coming up with a good game, I may spread another one of these like in another area. Okay, so what kind of game would you play in a time period like this? So something lighthearted, something maybe created by the guild itself. That could be fun. So something kind of very specific to the guild itself. What would the guild? Let's do something probably with knights. Maybe just like some kind of battle strategy game. A game that really kind of molds your brain into working on battle combat. How would we portray this though? Yeah, my brain kind of went to the Star Wars Hollow kind of game, like the Hollow map kind of game, and something along those lines. So we'd have something like this. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, I just had an idea. Just had an idea. We can use item frames. I got really excited there. My bad. And we can use maps to go and we can create some terrain. And then we'll fly over here, probably to this chunk. Oh, candles for pieces is a great idea. I bet even. Okay, and let me. Okay, we have 2 maps. We'll use 2 maps for now. Let me actually grab candles now. We'll do black candles and we'll do white candles for like good, bad, like kind of like chess. Well, okay, we'll see. Actually, this may be peak. Yeah, especially because they can group together. You're right. Okay, so for now we're gonna go with just 2. Did that have nothing? What the heck? What the? Am I tripping? Is this not working? Oh, there we go. Oh, lag. Oh, severe lag. Sorry about that, everyone. Actually, we're going to make multiple. Let me make another one. Yeah, we'll just use these 2. It's kind of the exact same map, but I think it'll work. So what we'll do is we'll take these. Actually, this also gives me the chance to make it 1 bigger. We may need just a bigger table for this next one. So this will be like a smaller one. So we'll do... maybe we can... Because... Honestly, if you don't look too hard, that looks fine. That looks fine. Right? And then hypothetically, if we... Actually, I need to break these. Because I think so we'll do like, we'll do 3 here and like 4 here. And then we go through. If I were to break this, replace it with a full block, would it work? No. I really wanted to be able to place the item frames with the candles on them. But it doesn't look like you can. That sucks. I swear you can on most things. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I need to place the item frame first. Yeah, okay, so maybe I do need to just... Wait. No. It worked. Okay, so we just... Oh, okay. So it looks like I can only place 1 in an item frame, or in the item frame area. Because specifically candles, you have to click again to... So it'll just have to be 1 for now. Never mind. I wonder if that's a result. Okay, let's test this again. Let's do this, and then this, and this. It just breaks the item frames. That makes me so sad. That makes me genuinely so sad. But I guess we'll just have it be like they have their pieces over here. So we'll do like 3 here, 2 here, and then we're gonna actually max out all 4 of these on this side, and then we're gonna flip them around a little bit so they don't look too out of order, like that. Actually, we're gonna go and we're gonna cover the whole board. And then I think what I'll do is I will grab some trap doors and I'll place them like this so we still have a barrier outside of it. There we go. Yeah, white's at a bit of a disadvantage, but that's honestly very accurate to the story. What do we think, though? I think we need a couple chairs. Well, I'm going to build those real quick. I need banners. We're going to use the same design I've used for a couple. We're actually... Okay, yeah, what we're going to do for this side is we're going to have all of this be like some seating, as well as like here and here. We have some more seating so people can watch. And maybe even what we'll do is I'm going to grab some... Oh, Environ carpet for stools is not a bad idea. Let me... Actually, I want to try something real quick. This is my new favorite block, by the way. Shelves are the most amazing thing they've ever added to the game. If we use these here, it kind of looks like backing for more seats that people can like sit up here. You know? So it looks like, like if a game is going on and it's like getting really hyped up, like people are like, it's a neck and neck kind of fight between 2 teams strategizing on how to win and everything. So we'll only put 1 chair here and then 1 chair here. And then I need to break this because and this actually, because I need both of these to go there and then that there. So these are like the big chairs, the player chairs. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually so happy. This might be my favorite thing I've built in here so far. If only candles could be put in here. It looks so good having like soldiers kind of lined up like this. Maybe there's a mod that lets you do that. I may have to look into that. But for now, I think, honestly, I kind of want to build another one. I think this is like kind of a smaller one. We probably should build a bigger one. Do we build a bigger one? We could totally build a bigger one right there. But we can't. I need that. There's a lot of space here. If we did, it'd need to be a more centralized area. Let me think. Maybe we have a room. Maybe we make a separate room. And we make that room yeah, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. We do need to name the game. Let's name the game and maybe come up with... Actually, you know what? Since we're doing this, I'm going to write this down so I do not forget, because I want this to genuinely be a part of the story at some point, because it actually fits into one of the characters. I'm not going to tell you who, because that would be too much information for you guys. Way too much information in my book. Because you guys don't even get to know the character names. I'm kidding. Okay. So, oh, that could be a really cool idea. Game. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm writing this stuff down. Okay, so one of the characters really, really good at it. Clay, our main character, sucks at it. He's going to be really bad at this game. 2 sides. Maybe. Foreshadow. What else? We need a name. We need a name. Oh no. So, unfortunately, it seems I have roughly about 15 minutes until I'll have to end stream, which is actually perfect because that pushes us at the 2-hour mark. So let's just see how much we can get done in this short period of time before I end stream. All right, we can do it. We can do it. Maybe we can get one more task done. Also, we finished this for sure. There we go. I love this so much. I love like walking up here and seeing this. That's so nice. Okay. A name. If we're doing a name, it needs to be mystical. It needs to be something kind of mysterious, like a bunch of the names that I do for the story. Let me think. Or we could give it like a really goofy name. Like Nardlestump or something. Wait. I said that without realizing, Toothpaste, your name is Nerdle. Nerdle Toothpaste. That was not a real suggestion, I'll be honest. It was just a goofy thing, but I think it was vaguely inspired by your name. We're not gonna name her Nardlestump. That would be way too doofenshmirtz. I probably shouldn't have said that. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I definitely should not have said that. Okay. Let's... What do we do? We need to name it something good. We're not naming it Nerdlestump. I do want a good name for it. I just don't know what approach should be taken for that. Honestly, that may be something I need to sit on. I may need to sit on the name a little bit more. But I think it's going to be a pretty big thing that I can work on in my spare time. We don't have very long, so maybe we can knock out one more of these things, though. Okay, so all it says is more interior. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it says more interior, but I don't think that's very fun. We should do something fun. What's something fun we could do? So we built a fireplace. We built a kitchen. And we built and created a new game for the series. What else is something fun that we could do? You know what? You know what we're going to do? I know how we're going to end this off. We're going to end this off with a little holiday spirit, I think. We're going to grab some spruce leaves, some red wool, maybe a piece of gold wool. And we're gonna spend the last little bit of stream. I'm gonna build a wreath. I'm gonna build a big old wreath. That is the ugliest circle I've ever made in my life, guys. I'm so sorry. That is horrendous. I'm actually gonna bring it in a little bit too. That's so awful. Oh my gosh. Please forgive my atrocities. Oh my goodness. We need to make it smaller. We do one here. Okay, so we have a square now. Honestly, I think a wreath might be a little bit easier recognizable. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should have done a Christmas tree, but it's too late now. I can't back out. So we need to make it like this. Okay, we have that. Now it needs a little bit of sprucing up with just little bits and pieces. That works. That works. I'm gonna work with that. And then we're gonna go for a little bit of a oh, guys, I've never done this before. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go for just a little bit of this. Right? Right? We can do this. We can do this. We do that, and then we have it go like this. What am I missing? I'm missing something. That maybe I'm making a face. This looks nothing like a wreath. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we need to do a Christmas tree. Let's do a Christmas tree, guys. Let's do a Christmas tree. Let's make a Christmas tree. That's what we're doing. There we go. We're gonna grab some of this, and just like right here. I know, that's what I was thinking too. It did look like that, and I hate it. We're gonna do just a little bit of this, and then we'll bring it up by 2 in these spots. Trees are at least a little bit easier though. Hypothetically, the stream is going to probably spontaneously end at one point, but it's fine. Luckily, leaves are the easiest block to just place randomly. Also, I apologize if you just hear ridiculous amounts of clicking right now because my mouse is loud. We need to going fast, going fast, going fast. Honestly, this isn't turning out too terribly, I think. That one is really straight, my word. And now we fill these in a little bit with just random amounts of blocks. Some random bits and pieces here and there. Come on, hurry up, click faster, click faster. Oh, there's an entire side missing. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I agree, it was an incredibly productive stream. Also, that's not a bad Christmas tree, but we need to do a little bit of ornamentation, I think. Actually, we're not gonna build them too into it. We're gonna go around, we're gonna just place some red ones and then some yellow ones. Yes, yes. There we go. And then what's another color that you would add to a tree? It'd be like light green, right? Unless I'm crazy? Nope, I'm not crazy. It looks good. It looks good. We need to add a couple here. Here. There we go. Guys, I made the ugliest Christmas tree I've ever seen in my life. Guys, I'm losing it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a star. Need glass. Yes, it needs a star. Hope that was about to be really bad. Is that a star? I can't tell if that's a star or not. Looks like a man about to be impaled by the tree. That's what that looks like. That is what that looks like. But we can fix that by doing that. Right? Right? That's a star. It's a ugly star. It's a big star. But that's a star. Glowstone. Okay, we'll do glowstone in the middle of it. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then let me just surround it. Alrighty. With the completion of this star on this Christmas tree. Okay. You know what? For both of you, for being such committed viewers, we're going to do something atrocious. We're going to do both. We're just going to do both. There you go, guys. That's for you. That's for you. Okay, but with that, we're gonna call stream. We're gonna call stream. I am incredibly grateful for all of you who attended, and it was a lot of fun. You guys are so smart, and it gave me so much inspiration for what we built today. I had a fun time, and we got a bunch of stuff done. I call that a successful stream, no matter how awful my building ended up at the end. Yeah, I don't know when next time will be. I should say there won't be any content over the holidays. I think I said that earlier, but just in case, there probably won't be any content. No, not probably. Definitely won't be any, because I'll be celebrating Christmas with family, friends, all that jazz. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well, and I'll catch you guys another time. Goodbye.